On Saturday, May 3rd at the ANB Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Scull Canelo Alvarez will go head-to-head with William El Indomable Scull in a 12-round super middleweight showdown for WBC, WBO, IBF, WBA Super, and the Ring World titles. Find out how to watch the fight live. Who will win? One of the biggest weekends of boxing in 2025 is nearly here. Some of the biggest names in boxing will compete between Friday, May 2nd and Sunday, May 4th. One of the more noteworthy names entering the ring during that stretch is Scull Canelo Alvarez, who puts his WBA, WBC, and WBO super middleweight titles on the line against William Scull on May 3rd at ANB Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Scull looks to grab the aforementioned belts from Alvarez while holding on to his IBF crown. Below, we look at the full Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull fight card. The rumor mill was working overtime last week when it came to Alvarez. Initial reports from the ring, since deleted, said an agreement is in place for Alvarez to put his super middleweight title on the line against Terence Crawford. Not long after that, ESPN reported that Alvarez was in the process of finalizing a deal to face Jake Paul on May 3rd, and that Turki Al-Sheikh, the chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, is suspending efforts to finalize contracts for an Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. It didn't take long for talk of the Paul fight to fall by the wayside as the Ring reported that Alvarez had inked a 4-fight deal with Riyadh Season. The final piece of Alvarez news came down on February 8th when Al-Sheikh announced WBO, WBA, and WBC super middleweight champion Alvarez would face undefeated IBF champion Scull in May for the undisputed super middleweight title. Alvarez had held the undisputed super middleweight crown, but the IBF stripped Alvarez of its belt in July 2024 after Alvarez failed to make a mandatory title defense against Scull. Scull, 23-0 with 9 knockouts, won the vacant title in October with a decision win over Vladimir Shishkin. Alvarez, 62-2-2 with 39 knockouts, is coming off a September decision win over Edgar Berlanga in defense of his WBA, WBC, WBO, and the Ring super middleweight titles. When FanDuel released its opening odds for Alvarez versus Scull, the 34-year-old Alvarez was a 93,000 betting favorite over the 32-year-old Scull, who opened as a plus 1,360 betting underdog. Those odds remain the same. Look, I'm firm and secure in what I want to do. Scull said at a press conference for the fight, "On May 3rd, I'm going to display my talents, and I will shut everybody up. You'll see. I feel really good right now. I rely on my skills, I'm ready for May 3rd, and to give the fans a great fight, which is what they deserve. I've fought in different countries already. I'm going to enjoy it. This is going to be great for all of us." "I feel great," Alvarez said when asked about fighting Scull in Saudi Arabia over Cinco de Mayo weekend. "That motivates myself, fighting in another country. I feel great about it. This fight is very important to me. I never take anything easy. I always train 100% because I know he has a lot of skills, but there's no other Canelo out there. So I'm going to prepare myself and put on a good show in Saudi Arabia." We will have more on the Alvarez versus Scull fight card, including updated odds, picks, predictions, and more as fight night approaches.